tremendous amount of information available to you in just 1 second. All you need to know is how to look for it. So if you're in Connecticut, whatever, here's what you do. You put in your town name, you go to your search engine, you put in your town name and you put in sustainable development or envision or visioning or, property, what am I want to say, high-speed rail, rail projects, form-based zoning, many things. We've got the code words there on our websites, and you can go to that, put that in with your town name, and it'll just come out. You will see it all. And then you need to go there and participate, observe. We have flyers on our websites that you can hand out. Get up early in the morning, put those on doorsteps. When was the last time you read something when you opened your door that blew your mind? You want to make people aware. This is a stealth plan in plain sight. So it's out there. It's available for you to see. You just have to know how to look for it. So that's what my book is about. That's what, our websites are about. There's a lot of information out there for you, and you will find, I don't care how small your town is in Connecticut, you're going to find it there. Whether it's under your educational system, your healthcare, your governmental agencies, your climate action plan, look at that. Look at your form-based zones, look at your new zones, transit-oriented development. You're going to see it in your town. Fight it.
And, of course, her website is democratsagainstUNagenda21.com. That's where you'll find the information that she was just talking about. We showed that for people who are watching the stream. And we sell the book, Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21, at Infowars.com. It's a great way to get the big picture, to understand how this is all being played out, to understand what goes on at these Delphi-type meetings that are put together by the RAND Corporation. Let's go to HB and FEMA area number 4. You had a question about Agenda 21. Go ahead.
A great show, David. Hey, Rosa. Yeah, back in about 2010, my wife and I just caught wind of one of these sustainable development meetings being held here in Knoxville. And so I kind of bagged work and went down there, sat in, and it was just what you're talking about. It was Blount County, which is Lamar Alexander's county, which is next to Knox County. So they held it up in Knoxville so they get more people there, I guess. But all through this, I'm sitting there, and there's a guy from the Fed that's in there. It looks like some character out of a bad Dick Tracy comic strip, sitting there, and he's the Fed guy there. At the end of it, I'd written Agenda 21 on my notebook that I took in there, and after the last guy said, thank you for coming, I stood up near the exit and yelled, "This is Agenda 21." I didn't yell it, but so this is Agenda 21. You need to look this up. They're lying to you.
Beautiful. Good for you, man. That's what you need to do. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do. And, this is the elimination of the nation state. This is the goal. It's the erection of a totalitarian corporatocracy. And that seems like something that's so out there. But really, it's right there in Knoxville. It's right there in your town. This is how it's done, through regionalization. And, and the plan is developed in order to make this possible. That is a powerful thing to do, to have the guts to stand up there and say, hey, this is Agenda 21. Look it up, people. Check it out. This is how it's done. This is what it looks like. Because you're never going to see it called Agenda 21. You're going to see it called Climate Action Plan or Vision 2020 or Envision Knoxville or whatever it is they're going to call it. And that's what you need to do. It's call it out. Give out flyers as you're standing at the door, as people are leaving. I teach you how to anti-Delphi the meeting. When you go in there with your friends, you don't want to identify your friends. You don't want to stand with them. You don't want to talk with them. You want to seed them through the meeting so that when you raise your hand and you say, hey, something's not right here, they can support you without looking like they are connected to you. This is war, and this is a stealth war.
Absolutely. It's very much like going into a jury situation when you know what a jury is for. You know that it's there to not only judge the facts of the case, but whether or not the law is right. If you show your hand, they're going to just throw you off of the jury. So you have to be wise about how you expose this, and Rosa lays this out for you, the steps to proceed. Understand that they win when they keep everything secret. That's why they're negotiating the Trans-Pacific partnership, the transatlantic trade partnerships. They're negotiating those completely in secret because they don't want you to see any of this. That's the way the Republicans and the Democrats all pass their bills anymore. They don't even let the congressmen see what's there. They say, we're going to have to pass it before we can find out what's in it. And we're going to put this 1,000-page bill, this 2,000-page bill, we're going to give you less than 24 hours to look at it, but we want you to sign it because if you don't, your career on Capitol Hill is over. It works with intimidation. It works with secrecy. So you can expose the secrecy, pull back the mystique of all of this. If you understand what's there, she has a great way to expose it. Let's go to Daniel in Florida. Daniel, go ahead.
Hi, Rosa. I couldn't help but commenting. I'm in southeast Florida, and they're building something called All Aboard Florida, where they're going to run a supposedly. You've heard of that, then, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they're taking $2 billion plus of federal money to beef up a rail system along the East Coast that will not even be high speed. Nobody along the East Coast wants this, but they're going to be doing. And I went to one of these meetings. It's a joke. You can't believe it. They, you got people in suits standing around that are apparently.
Absolutely. We got to go to commercial break, but they're not even going to have that finished before it's obsolete. We're going to talk about that with Rosa Koire right after the break. Stay with us. More calls about Agenda 21.
My name is Dell, and I live in El Cajon, California. I was concerned about my cholesterol readings because I knew that high cholesterol is related to clogging of the arteries and increases the risk for heart attack and stroke. One day, I heard an ad for Heart and Body Extract, and I was skeptical, but I decided to give it a try. Man, the numbers don't lie.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems and enhance overall health. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com Oil of Oregano formulation, a highly advanced nutraceutical form of this key herb that has been traditionally used by civilizations for thousands of years to promote health. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market, sourced from top leading manufacturers to ensure a concentrated level of bioactive ingredients. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy-to-use capsules, you will no longer need to endure the burning of liquid oregano on the tongue. Wild crafted from the Mediterranean oregano species that experts agree is one of the most powerful and most challenging to acquire. This winter season, it's more important than ever to secure this true form of oil of oregano. Now available in our limited first run at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Slingbow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of Slingbow, a new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to IMMUDYNE.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Welcome back to The Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight, and we're talking to Rosa Koire, author of Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21. Rosa, it seems to me like this is very much a something that they sell to Democrats. That's why I think it's important. Your website is Democrats Against UNAgenda21.com. Democrats want to hear about sustainability. That's why you talk about it being behind the green mask. Yet this is a secret plan for corporate control, about bankrupting you, about controlling you. I think in the same way that so many Republicans are hoodwinked by the Trans-Pacific Partnership or the Transatlantic Partnership, because in that secret agreement, they see that as something that's going to be about free trade or the economy or jobs or whatever. We need to break the spell of these secret agendas, whether it's the trade agenda or whether it's the Agenda 21 that is hiding behind environmentalism. We need to break it for both the Democrats and Republicans. They both need to understand that these are secret techniques to bankrupt and control you.
Yeah. Well, one thing I do want to say, no, I don't see a difference between the Democrats and the Republicans, particularly they're globalists. The reason we call our site Democrats Against UN Agenda 21 is because we're Democrats. We don't affiliate with parties now at this point. We are liberals. And we felt that this was an issue that was really had just been brought to the awareness of people who are more conservative. And but the thing is that, you know, the whole party thing is designed to just keep you at each other's throats. It's about, you know, whether you're the red and blue team. It's a bunch of baloney. Yeah. So,
but of course they can identify certain, you know, people who identify with one team versus another. They'll see that they identify with one aspect of one issue, so they'll play that up. Meanwhile, it's a secret agenda. And once you break that mystique and you understand these people have got a secret agenda that they're trying to force on us without informing us, trying to trick us, that kind of breaks the spell, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And we're looking at an oligarchy that's ultimately about, you know, completely Machiavellian nation states being destroyed and having city-states in their place. This is about destroying the old order, okay, in any way. And I just want to refer to your last caller was talking about high-speed rail in Florida. High-speed rail is designed to fail. It's designed purposely to sink your economy. That is the purpose. And yes, I know about that supposed project. Look at Florida, not all aboard. That's a good website for that. What we are talking about here is something that is all over the world. Australia, England, Europe. The EU is this is the incremental destruction of the nation state. We're not talking about nationalism here. What we're talking about is your ability to control what happens in your life. And if you are talking about a region or a huge block of nations, you have literally no say, no power. What you can do is you can anti-Delphi those meetings, you can send out flyers, you can speak to people, withdraw your financial support from the Sierra Club, from environmental groups, from front groups that are front groups for sustainable development. Do not round your grocery bill amount up if you're shopping at Whole Foods and they go, oh, you want to give some money to this nonprofit? No, you don't. Not unless you have fully vetted that nonprofit completely. And I'm talking about really checking out who is in it, who supports it, who is pushing it. These people are running your town. They're running your world. Don't join the Bike Coalition. That group is a shock troop to create sustainable development, transit-oriented development downtown in your town. You can do a lot by not taking part, by not collaborating, but you do want to take action, and you can do it. Don't just sit there. Get up and do more. Do something.
You can be very effective working at the local level. And again, that book, thank you so much for joining us, Rosa Koire. That book is Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21. It's available in a variety of places. One of those is Infowars.com. And of course, her website is DemocratsAgainstUNAgenda21.com. Stay with us. We're going to go into overdrive. We're going to take some of your calls about Agenda 21 and other issues. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor just won't quit.
When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.